All right, Dark Horse is back home now, and we trailered it back, of course, and we got damage from the track. Brand new paint job, got some gouges, kind of sucks. Luckily, the paint did exactly what it's supposed to do. There's Chris. Did exactly what it's supposed to do, and it wasn't for me, technically. What happened, Chris?
Yeah, you failed to assemble the little gazebo for the car correctly.
That is not correct.
That is not correct.
It was weighted and everything. Actually, all of our canopies got thrown around.
I only had one that got thrown.
No, the awnings on the bus and everything. The bus, they automatically come in. On the trailer, it seems like it's kind of stretched out even. It's not closing properly. Unfortunately, the wind came and it picked up the whole awning and it lifted it and then dragged the legs of it across the car. And I saw it happen and I was not happy.
Well, you saved it though.
I mean, I saved it from doing more damage and screamed, Chris, because you were inside. I think the trailer, but anyway, it actually did what it's supposed to do. I'm pretty sure we didn't actually scratch the car, which is good. I think it's just the rubber paint that Chris put on it. So it does suck because obviously it messed that up, but it's better that than the paint, which is why we originally did it. So the good thing is...
We don't even have to do the door. Even this one's not that bad.
Yeah, the good thing is when we do want to do it, if we're going to redo it, it literally just peels off. We probably could peel off that entire door in 10 minutes or less. And then obviously all the prep stuff, which you guys probably saw in another video. Anything else we want to say about that, Chris?
I did phenomenal. About the scratches? No. I mean, overall, we're going to report back and tell you how well it washes. So you guys can know if you can do this. I mean, it's amazing that we were able to put a clear protection on this thing. Pretty much for the cost, what do you think? For the cost of doing a PPF version? But it doesn't look like PPF. You don't see any of the cut lines from when they cut the vinyl. We don't have any mistakes from when people cut vinyl, which I see a lot of where people dig into the actual paint.
Yeah, I think overall it's really good. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of orange peel, which I don't know if you guys are able to see a little bit in the video, which Chris says you was gonna buff out, or that we would buff it out. Yeah, but you have to do a lot of times with
Autoflex.
Anyway.
Yeah, Autoflex itself is just like any paint job. So the sheer fact of it is that this will take a month to dry and cure to the point where I can sand and buff, and I love buffing cars. I mean, I can make anything a mirror, so this should be a piece of cake.
You guys heard that. He can make anything a mirror, so we will see.
Well, I mean, here we go.
Got a mirror there. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is we still got a little cleanup. I'll kind of show you. But when you're peeling the stuff, you'll kind of see it in some of the gaps. This isn't a bad thing. It's part of the process. Can't really focus on it there, but there's some still here in the gaps here that we'll pull out. That's just on a little bit of the rubber. I mean, all the windshield's good. Yeah, like here's a little bit. Again, it peels off pretty easy, but it's a matter of, like you got to look at it. Yeah, he's actually going to peel it now, and you can see, yeah. Which we just didn't have time to finish it. I mean, Chris was rushing. We were rushed and getting this thing, and then obviously the trailer broke down. We lost a hub and wheel, so luckily we got in time.
Look at the brake.
But a couple things to show, which is kind of crazy. I did drive a little bit in the rain. You can kind of see the 4 there is blending off, streak back. It's actually got some paint on the car. I don't know if you can see that, the yellow as it's from moving. Front wheels, we'll just kind of do a video here. I mean, that's actually a blue caliper, which you cannot tell, it's completely black. Tons of brake dust. Obviously, I mean, we're going, 140 miles an hour, and then you pretty much slam on the brakes to the point of almost locking up, but you're not locking up. And then followed by a turn at, between 40 and 65 miles an hour. And then you're back on it again floored. So we killed probably... Yeah, probably 1,000 love bugs, I would bet you. I mean, the windshield we had to clean after every time. This was just the last run, so this was spotless before. We went, kind of hard to see, but there's probably 30 or so just on the windshield right now. And that was just the last 30-minute run. Hood's got them all over. I mean, the front is, you can see that tow hook. I mean, it's just guts. We picked up, and that's just from the track. I mean, we did almost 500 miles on the track, and that's what got us. Tires kind of gives you an idea how they look. So these are obviously been heat cycled now several times, but you can kind of see how they melt, that's what gives you all the traction when you're on the track. That's in regular mode?
That's in quiet, not in regular. Quiet.
Yeah, I feel like she's louder. She's been opened up a little bit. It's right there, right hand side. That's normal. Oh, there's another spot there.
It's on quiet mode.
Oh, you're changing profiles.
Oh, I just changed custom.
Yeah, the one that I use all the time.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't take anything to push the button back. Just saying.
I'm gonna be like, why does my car sound so quiet now? Okay, pull out. You just grind a gear?
No, that's your tire.
Was my tire stuck to the ground?
Yeah.
Like how dirty she is. Like just filthy. So dirty. Just look at the back. Just dirty, dirty, dirty girl. The license plate, filthy. All right, let's wash her up. Figure out if there's any other scratches or problems. Tell me what you just said. How do you feel? What'd you say?
I'm not a fan of Mustangs, and I'm saying that this is seriously the baddest Mustang look I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's mean.
Maybe a Cobra, if it's got some fancy skirts and head scoop and stuff. But...
So she cleaned up pretty good. We did a full rinse, did touchless spray, let that sit, rinsed it, then sprayed it again, mitted it, rinsed it, blew it off, and then microfibered it. So it's maybe 70% right now.
Yeah.
Probably needs another, yeah, we still got some rubber flung up. I don't know if you can see that on the rear quarter panel. That's, I guess, would be rubber probably flying up from my front tires coming into corners. So there's probably, I don't know, on this side there's at least 20 or 30 spots of rubber, which is cool, but is what it is. I'm sure that'll come out. It just will, right now we're trying not to use too many chemicals on this paint because it's already, what are we? We're only, what, 5 days painted?
Yeah, 5 days painted.
So obviously this paint, I think it called for was like a month for curing, which obviously we know we're already pushing it harder than we should be, truly.
100%.
But we know, so go ahead, you trolls, and comment about how we're idiots because we raced a car a day after we painted it. We know.
Not even a full day?
Yeah, we know. The reason we did it is to protect the OEM factory paint and for race conditions. So it actually did exactly what it was supposed to do. And actually we were kind of okay with even if it trashed this paint job. Not that we wanted it to, but the point was to protect the original paint, which it did. So really, it looks pretty good. Surprisingly, we still got a little bug imprints up here, which again, yeah, it's hard to see. Lots of love bugs. We hit thousands. So anyway, we will probably wash it again, and at some point we'll end up buffing it. What are we gonna wait, a month?
Yeah, 30 days, they say.
3 more weeks. This spot on the side here, if this was a show car, which in my opinion it is a show car, but for us it's not a show car. So if it was a show car, this is something you definitely would want to fix, where the canopy hit it from the racetrack, but in reality for us it's just to protect the paint. So we're probably just gonna leave it, we're just gonna buff it out. You'll see the mark there, but hopefully that's the worst I ever get. Hopefully I don't get a whole quarter panel or hood or trunk smashed in at some point. Hopefully that's the worst of it, so.
Well, I mean, after 30 days, it'll protect you from that, right?
Hopefully, that'd be great. So, cool.